Hey guys, welcome back once again. My name is Dana Kemi from East Africa, Kenya, guys. And kindly, if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, consider doing so because you're missing a lot. And thank you so much, guys, for always coming back. And today I had a lot of, things to put across. Yeah, concerning so many things that have been happening here in the compound because we've been trying to work to put things together to see how things are going to move. And on our side, I can say we've really pushed, we've really tried our best. The place where we've tried our best to reach where we are. I'm actually looking for a comfortable place to sit, but I can sit here. Yeah, here there won't be much problem. So actually I'm just next to my house which we are building. Thank you so much, guys, for always coming back, and thank you for always being there for us. You guys are so amazing, and thank you so much. So I don't know where to start from because I really have a lot of things to put across, a lot. But first, thank you so much, guys, for always giving me numerous advices, for always opening my eyes. For sure, most of the times you really opened my eyes, especially on the things maybe I'm not seeing. Yeah, so concerning the construction, this is the first time I'm building this kind of house. I've never built before in my life. Yeah, the first house we made a mud house, of which we are grateful we managed to plaster it and finish it well. So this house had many different things from the mud house. The mud house was simple. It didn't have anything that was complicated, and like it doesn't have piping to do, wiring to do, everything, putting sinks and everything and tiles and everything. No, it's just a simple house which it's anyone can manage. Yeah, so on this one it's kind of different, especially for me. I'm trying on my part. Yeah, I'm trying, being that you don't have sometimes someone to leave for them the work, to do it for you, but you guys come in handy and give me so many advice. You advise me to remove something, to add something, which I really appreciate you so much. So for sure it's been tough. It hasn't been a smooth journey. I can say it's not really a smooth journey. Yeah, we make mistakes, again we correct them, we continue, but that's one of the ways of learning. I'm also learning, I'm still learning for sure, and also by showcasing the whole journey from where we started up to where we are now, believing also some other people are also learning. In case you want to construct a home, it can be different design, but a home maybe like this one, you can learn 1 to 3 things also from here, because above all, we are still human. Yeah, we are human and we make mistakes sometimes without knowing, and sometimes we need someone to guide us, someone to show us the way. Yeah, so there is the previous video which I had made, and that video had a lot of concern. I did the video on the bathroom, the master bedroom bathroom to be specific, because the other one doesn't have any much problem, but the master bedroom one, oh my god, it has a lot of concern, over 100 comments. And actually I didn't realize how big the mistake was until I saw lots of comments coming in. And I usually read the comments. Actually, for those who maybe think I never read the comments, I read every comment that comes. every comment counts. So I usually read, because through the comment section is when I get to talk to you guys. Like we might not talk face to face, but at least I get that communication with you. So oh my god, it had a lot. So it actually opened my eyes. That's why I'm really appreciative of that. It opened my eyes, because some of the things I didn't realize, for sure. I didn't realize how big they were, and how, if I would have ignored them, how later they would have costed me a lot if I would have ignored them. So as for me, okay, for the bathroom, it's the first time I'm working on it. I've never worked on a bathroom before, so it's my first time even using that type of bathroom. Like, I'm not really used so much to use such kind of bathroom. I'm used to using simple bathrooms, that we use at home, or maybe places where I go, unless maybe it's hotel where you can visit and see something different. But again, it will take you a while. If maybe you visit only once and come back, like, you won't really realize so much. So after looking at it closely, and also looking at the concerns and everything that was being put out, I realized there was a big mistake which we were about to make. And guys, maybe I should explain it by showing you the actual thing that it is, because for the other bathroom it has no problem, but this one has a bigger problem. So yesterday I actually called the plumber, after reading all the comments, and I realized, oh god, you guys have actually opened my eyes. I was about to make a one big mistake that I would have regretted, I think, for the rest of my life, for sure. Yeah, which I'm really grateful, because that mistake was going to be much bigger as per the way I was seeing it. On my side, I didn't see even how we were making it and everything. Again, at the end, I realized even the people whom I was using to put up with the tiling also were not experts. Yeah, because the way they were making it and everything, I couldn't realize, because I've never put tile before. To be honest, I've never fixed them before. So when I saw, also there was some concerns, not even 1, 2, 3, more, about the way they were fixing the grout and everything. It showed they were not really professionals. So for them, I've never worked with them before. My plumber is the one who brought them and told me they can fix tile. And I saw, since the part which they were going to fix was small, because our aim was to fix the other rooms, the washrooms only, and also it wasn't the whole washroom, it was only the few parts that we were going to fix, because we hadn't brought all the tiles, since we didn't have all the money to buy the old tiles for the house, because there was someone who were complaining, bring all of them at once. For sure, we didn't have the money. And also, I'd explained the video earlier, we didn't have all the money to buy the tiles, but we were blessed to have the first tiles. So that's the one which we started with, of which I'm grateful to a mom who had offered. You can't actually say no to a gift which you are given. You can't say no, because this person has tried all her best, and out of love she has given you that type of gift. Yeah, so we had to later, after we are organized, is when we bring now the other tiles. So first of all, for the tiles, we will organize later on how we will bring enough tiles, and then bring a professional tiler, a person who is going to fix the tiles, someone who is professional, someone who can give even a good suggestion. Also, you can put your option, and also he can give you a nice suggestion in fixing the tiles. So we had wanted first we fix the how do we call this, the toilet seats and everything. But after sitting a while, I saw it will bring some other things. Maybe later, after we are well organized, after we've brought enough tiles, after we've fixed the whole house, it's when we'll bring now the other things that are remaining, so that we can finish it all at once, not bit by bit. Or if it's bit by bit, maybe we start from the crucial parts, actually the crucial parts, which are the washrooms, kitchen. Yeah, these are the two, the washrooms and the kitchen. Very, very essential, especially when you are doing tiling. And also for people who are wanting one time to put tiles, you'll also learn from this. First, put plumbing well, fix your plumbing properly, because this plumbing will later affect everything. Plumbing may look small, but it's something very, very big. And if your house doesn't have the correct plumbing, it will have problems later. That's actually something that I've learned. And before that, maybe I can show you some of the things which are happening just right away. So guys, I was from the other side. Let me show you from inside. So guys, we are inside the house. So the final product of the first toilet, though they didn't finish it because the tiles ended there. This was the first washroom. So this is where we reached, but they didn't finish. This one had no problem, had no complicated problems, but there's some, though this one is not fully complete. We'll have to look for another tiler, for another professional tiler, because for these ones I also realized they really didn't know how to, they didn't know so much, because you could see some of the things which they were doing, they were not really the way a professional should do the work. So for their work wasn't, I can't say it was so nice. It wasn't really so nice, to be honest. Yeah, but maybe it's because of, maybe they are not used to so much, or maybe something. But this one was like an exam to them. But from the look of things, not really, to be honest. So I think we'll have to look for now another professional tiler who will come back to correct some of the things that were left out. Because I can realize there's some things that are not really correct. And most of the tilers, when you get them, if you ask them, do you know the work, they'll tell you, yes, we actually know the work. But when you give them something else, like they'll tell you, we know everything, give us the chance, you see. But when you see, sometimes you get more surprised. So I think for the next, we'll have to look for a professional tiler who will do better work than this one. Yeah, I also had some concern. It wasn't really done as to perfection, and most people really wanted me to change lots of things here. So when we'll come back, I think we'll have to make some different corrections on these parts. So for this first washroom, it didn't have so much complaint. It's just correct. The place where the shower should be on the other side and everything, it didn't have any problem. Just on the tiling, it's when we'll have to go back and look for someone who really knows their work. Like, when it comes to construction, sometimes you have to be tough a bit on them. You don't just bring anyone, because this anyone will cost you a lot when you come back. On this side is when it had so much. This is the other side of the master bedroom. So guys, yesterday we were actually forced to remove these tiles which we had already fixed. We had to remove them earlier before they dry up on the ground, because if you would have waited a little longer, it would have done much damage. So these are all of them: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. This is the white ones. The white ones are around 4. So we had to remove these tiles from where we had fixed. On this bathroom, where it needed lots of correction. And thank you guys for opening actually my eyes. For sure, the mistake which you are going to make was going to be way much bigger, very much bigger. So we had to remove it on this section here, and remove all the sand and clean up. So this place where they've removed them, we are going to dig up a bit, separate the washroom from the toilet on this side. So that's why even some of them which were placed on the walls, we removed them. And then the place where the shower is, the shower was placed, was going to be on this side, is going to be changed. You're going to change the position of the shower and it will be on another side, so that we make use of the room. It's not squeezed like the way it was before. So that's why we were forced to remove these tiles that are around here yesterday. We had to remove them earlier before they dry up. You know, when they dry up, removing the tiles is hard because most of them break if you remove them later when the cement has already dried. Yeah. So on the position of the toilet, this one was going to affect most of the things, because if we remove it, let me open this one. If you remove it, it means you're going outside again to demolish the way they have put, I don't know if it's clear, all that you're going to demolish and put it up, like demolish things and start again, which is going to be very, very expensive. And yeah, it's going to be a lot, which, you know, we can't manage. We are going just to try what we can do the best. So we'll remove this side and then separate the washroom and the bathroom and the toilet. So after separating them, separating means you bring some bricks and then put them on the other side where the water flow will be flowing on that side, and then the toilet will be pushed towards this side, just a bit of it. On the way it is on this side, we push it towards this side where it is not on that side. So that's the correction you're going to do on the master bedroom. Yeah, so we sat down and rethought, and like we took our time to analyze on the way things are going to be changed, and we saw it was wise we remove first those tiles and then we'll come back and finish. So there was someone was suggesting if you are putting the old tiles, make sure if you are putting the tiles, put all of it at once. So yeah, I think we made a mistake by putting the few tiles which we had. Maybe we would have waited longer so that we add some and then put them, because for us on this side we had decided that we put the ones which we have and then add them another time later, add them until we finish the house. But from look of things, I think we'll have to be patient enough, look for enough tiles, come back and then finish all of it. Decide on the color which we want for the whole house, because for the remaining rooms still need to be uniform, from the kitchen, dining, and dining on this side and the sitting room on this side need to have a uniform tile. So we'll have to sit down, see on how things are going to be, because you know every problem has a solution. When there is a problem somewhere, you'll have to look for a solution. Like, you won't leave it that way. You'll have to look for a solution. So the solution on that is to plan later well. Bring a tiler. Let the tiler do the approximate calculation of the total tiles, like the whole tiles that will fit the whole house. Or if you are doing it room by room, decide if it's maybe you're working on the kitchen, start with the kitchen and work on it. You know, those are some of the advices I got, and I think, yeah, they'll really work. So for example, if it's in the kitchen, work in the kitchen, finish. Look for the best the tiles that will go nicely. Don't overmix them. Don't put so much flowers. You can also put something to change the theme a bit, not to be just plain and dull, but don't put so much flowers, of which we will do that for sure. So we'll have to wait for the professional one to come. I won't use the same tilers who did the same job, because if I use them, I think I'll be going back. We need someone who is going to do things perfectly. So we'll have to bring a professional one who will come and do the calculation on the ones which are needed on each room with its own number, because they make the size and then the number which will fit. So that's what you are going to do. And then from there, in the bathroom on the other side, the plumber needs to do some of the correction. That is what he'll be doing, I think next week, because today we still have something else. Then tomorrow we are going to have the burial. You see, there's lots of things. So on Tuesday, after we finished, he'll come back and change the position of the shower where it is, put it in a different position. Then for the tiles, because if they change the position of the shower, they'll have also to make the separation of the water on the ground. That when you're in the toilet, you don't want water on the floor where you are. So those are some of the crucial moments which I'm very appreciative of you guys. You really opened my eyes so much. For sure, we would have been going to make a big one of the big mistakes in the house, and yeah, it's better to correct things before it's too late, because right now we haven't moved so far on the correction, so we must do the correction first. Yeah, I had actually to call him to see and also give me his advice also on his side, and we figure out what we are going to do. So on Tuesday we are going to go back and figure out what is wrong and fix everything on the other bathroom. So thank you so much, guys. Actually, you've really helped me a lot, which I really appreciate. For sure, we would have gone a big mess. And if anyone is trying also to fix things like that, be careful with the plumbing work. Plumbing can mess up things. Some of the mistakes were made because one we didn't have from the plumbing work, the plumber also, I think, didn't know much about what they were doing by then, because we brought the first team, the second team again, so they really didn't know much. So when you're doing the tiling is when you realize, wow, you really have a lot to do. You have a lot to do which you need to correct before it's too late. So that's what you are going to correct soon. So I think I'll be ending it right here. So thank you so much, guys, and thank you for the good advice. Thank you so much, I appreciate. And for the tiling, I think we will stop there until we come back when we are fully organized, and then continue. So on the other side of the fence, I think we'll go back and finish the work which we had started. So for the tiles, we need to organize ourselves properly, come back when we are well organized, when we have already chosen the color that will match with the house. Well, we don't want to demolish this beautiful house and make it look, don't look nice. And where we've come from is so far, and we don't want to mess up things just on the way. We want to make things good. So that is on the other part of the washroom. I think I'm done with it. So we are going to go back and redraw things on how things are going to be. But I'm learning a lot, for sure. I'm learning a lot, and thank you so much, guys, for always opening my eyes. Thank you, and thank you so much. I appreciate, and yeah, thank you so much, for sure. Thank you, and that's why I love you guys. Thank you. So I'm going to end this video right away, and then from there we shall continue from there. So thank you so much, guys, for staying up with us. Thank you so much for always being patient with us. Thank you for always opening our eyes. You guys are an eye opener. Thank you so much. I appreciate. And with you guys, I'll always be appreciative of you. Thank you so much, because some of the mistakes we would have done, we would have messed up everything. So thank you so much. And we've managed to make some of the corrections. So when the plumber will come, I think he'll start first by digging up the places where things are going to be corrected, some of the few things which we need to correct. And then before it's too late, from there, the tiler will come, make up the calculation. It's good to have the approximate things that are needed in hand. Then later, we'll come back now to refix inside the house. So big love, and thank you so much for being a big team, and I love you guys. So bye bye from here, and I love you. Mwah.
I wanna feel this good. It's had it before.
We are actually from the funeral, and we are heading towards home. And yeah, it's been a long journey because the place wasn't near, but I'm glad we finished it well. And we are actually going back home, and we haven't arrived yet. We're still on the vehicle. Yeah. So guys, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
The journey has been so long, but we thank God everything went nicely yesterday. Actually, we were supposed to come back yesterday, but now the problem was it was too late.
Yeah.
Like, everything ended up so late. So we thought if we could come this time, we could have arrived. So yeah, so we decided to look for a place to sleep.
Yeah.
So that today early in the morning we can continue. So right now it's early in the morning and we are going back home, and I'm so happy. Yeah, I said I also pray for safe journey masses
Yeah.
back home.
Wow, finally after a long journey, we are back. Yeah, guys, I couldn't actually release the other video because from there we went to prepare for the burial and everything, so we're not really around. So by the time we are coming from the burial place in the evening, it was already late, so we had to look for a place to sleep and then continue with the journey tomorrow, because if we could have gone that day the same night, we couldn't actually reach on time, or we could reach very late, when sometimes it's not really safe. You know, I usually don't trust walking in the night
Yeah, in the night
alone. Yeah, better be safe. Better don't assume everything is okay. Just be safe every time, you know, you walk or you are in another place. So we had to sleep, wake up tomorrow, and continue the journey. And the journey was so long.
Yeah, it was so long.
It was so long. I wish I could film that, but during that time we didn't have even that time to film. But it was long, and the roads are different.
They were not
After you are
good.
off, after you are off from the main road, when you enter towards the inside one, oh my God. And how people are sitting on the vehicle, you couldn't even be comfortable
It
filming.
was congested.
Everyone, like a seat which has 2 seats, you sit
sit
like 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one, they told us to sit on one another, but we told them no, that one we
Like we
can't.
carry each other, and yet you're still congested.
Yeah, that one we couldn't actually manage. You know, it's a long journey, and you are squeezed like that, you can't even breathe properly. On the other side of the back, where there was
The boot.
on the boot of it's actually like a small car, we call them pro box here. So most of those type of cars are used to be driven deep interiors in, you know, like those vehicles are so strong. So on the back, you remember you saw there was actually, they had told us to go in the back also.
Or even small kids.
There were small kids and you didn't want to disturb the kids, and they are clinging on the behind waiting to arrive at home. But anyway, that's just the way sometimes roads are.
Yeah.
But we arrived safely and everything ended well, and at least we are back to our feet. Yeah, that kind of slowed us down. So that's how I didn't actually manage to put all of the things together. So as I was saying, let baby Carol actually speak. yeah.
Actually,
We were together actually.
yeah, we were traveling and it was a long journey. What
Very
I can
long.
say, right now we are still very tired.
So tired.
Yeah, like you feel
Like right now,
sleeping.
if someone tells you to do something, like right now you feel, oh my God. It's like, the journey is long. You are all squeezed. There's some rough road on the other side. You are all bumping into each other. And if you get someone who is bigger in
He
body,
sits on you like this.
like this, yeah, you
He
can't
put
even...
the whole head like this, and you can't even move like this. So you
yeah,
just feel
behind
like
there are
this.
goats.
Behind, hey.
Goats, or actually the place where we went, it's near Lake Victoria on the other side, but you go deeper inside. You have to cross the boat and enter inside. So most of the fish, the small fish, the sardines, which we call them omena here, they come from there. So usually they transport them towards this side.
Out to the city.
Yeah, using those vehicles. So imagine you are packed with the sack full of sardines or omena from behind, that strong smell of fish from behind, sweat and hotness.
Yeah, and it's so
It's so
tough.
hot.
But it's so hot even at night.
Yeah.
The place was so hot.
But at least it's good sometimes to walk and gain experience. It was like also going to a different place and experiencing something different. Yeah, though we had gone for another different purpose, but next time when you're going out, when you're going to showcase a different thing, something you can learn about, something you can experience, it was actually a good feeling. And also, when you walk, when you travel, it also makes you appreciate what you have. Things that maybe we take them for granted, like even traveling just in a vehicle where you are seated on a seat alone without being squeezed so much. That's a privilege. Yeah, which we take for granted most of the time. And also traveling on good roads also, that's an advantage. Yeah, but it all ended well. And also thank you so much for your prayers, guys. We appreciate. And at least when we'll actually start tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll be coming with stronger
Strong force.
Yeah, we'll be coming with full force tomorrow. So for today we'll have a rest because it's been long and very tiresome actually. We've gone round, like yesterday we stood for a long time. Yeah, and walking also around, but it's ended well. Yeah, so apart from that, I was talking about previously I was talking about the bathroom. So for the washroom, which had a problem, I've realized we are going to do some of the corrections without leaving things behind, because we don't want to regret later. We'll do where we can, because already the structure had been made. So we'll try to correct where we can. And for the places which I had mentioned earlier, the shower and everything will have to be changed. We had made the preparation. The plumber had called me, but by then I wasn't around. I told him tomorrow when we'll meet, at least we'll start from there. So from tomorrow is when we are going to begin at least. Yeah, so the things which were holding us behind, at least we are done with them, and that is what I'm thankful of. And in life there's always challenges. There's always sometimes bad things coming. But if you are a positive person, or if you in life you have to look for the positive. Don't dwell so much in the hard thing, the hard part of it. Just dwell on the positive, and you shall move on. But when you dwell on the hard part, on the sad part, on the the things that tend to hold
The
us
negative.
back, yeah, you'll get stuck along the way, or you'll give up along the way.
Yeah.
So you rather continue pushing on and never give up.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about on your side?
Okay, for me,
Yeah.
what I can say, it's always good to stay positive. At least positive. It also make your audience, at least it's not good to put, how can I say it?
Like, don't put sad
Things like
too
every
much.
time.
Yeah, there is sad things actually happen,
yeah.
and sometimes we can't even avoid them. They find us along the way, but don't try so much to put sad things. And on my side, I've really tried not to put sad things, even if sometimes you're really struggling.
Yeah, because some things,
Yeah.
we don't put like everything on the
out
internet.
in the internet.
Yeah.
Because we know these things actually also affect the audience. When you're sad, they're also sad.
Yeah.
When you're happy, they're also happy. So we
It's
tend
good like to at least put some happy things.
Yeah.
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 So that at least even you can be happy. Yeah.
Yeah. And also I also love seeing happy things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that
And
is
the
it.
sad things, they come unexpected, like something which you didn't want.
You don't
it.
plan
like you,
plan for.
Yeah.
It just comes. Yeah. Yeah, so guys, that is it. And I'm glad people have been there. People have been there to pray with us and also advise us. Thank you so much, guys. I'm actually grateful of you.
Yeah.
Thank you for the good advice you always bring along. I'm really grateful. Thank you so much, because these advices have been opening our eyes so much. Being raised in the village, and some of the things are not really common so much on our side. Yeah, but at least with that exposure, with that also, I learned also when you move around, it opens your eyes. You get that exposure. You can learn about so many things, so many variety of things. It really opens your eyes.
Yeah.
So we're really grateful. When you open our eyes, we get to get other ideas that we didn't know about.
Yeah.
And we get to practice it, and we see,
like you correct
it really
the
works.
mistakes. Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you so much, and we'll put into consideration. And we love you.
Yeah.
Yes, any last regards?
Okay, for me, I'll wish to say thank you so much for not through the comments, at least we get to learn.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so at least through the comments we got to know like there's a mistake somewhere, which I think even the plumber also maybe didn't notice it.
You didn't realize for
Yeah,
sure, because
yeah.
on our side, where the problem was, the plumber also didn't actually know.
Yeah.
But I realized also exposure.
Yeah.
Exposure is something different. Like, we couldn't blame him also, because there's some of the things he might not really know, because there are different types of plumbers. I realized there's that one who is much more exposed into different things, and there's a different one.
Yeah.
So because I know we could have gotten one who has more exposure, would have enlightened us. But it is just what happened, but we'll try to correct on the areas which needed to be corrected.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I hope it's not late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at least through your comments, we got to also learn from the mistake, and at least it can still be rectified, because it's still early.
It's still early. We haven't fixed the tiles everywhere.
Yeah.
So we still have time. And also for the tiles, we are going to bring the tiler to come and do the calculation. We can even start maybe but right now we will want to work on the crucial parts, the washrooms and the kitchen.
Yeah.
Those parts are so crucial. Or if we see it can be different, we can even start with the dining room, the sitting, those ones which don't have so much work, and then come back to where there is more work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like for real, I don't want that house to have so many problems which will affect us later.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've seen for sure from also testimony of others, you know, how those things affect later if you don't look keenly at them. Yeah, they look small, but once they are done, and then when you start living inside there, because we really look one time to move in. Yeah, so you never know. So we really need to be so keen on that side. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you so much for the correction, and at least we got it to know from you. So thank you so much, and thank you so much for the concern, and we'll get to correct it. Yeah. And thank you so much for always supporting us. May God bless you so much. Yeah, thank you so much for always also putting us in prayers. Thank you so much for your advices, and we really appreciate so much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. So guys, I'll end this video right now, and we'll continue from there. We'll meet up tomorrow. At least tomorrow we'll wake up when we're
Fresh.
when we're fresh. Like right now the body is so tired, but we'll be more energized. So thank you so much guys, and I love you.
We love you so much from this side.
Yeah, if you haven't subscribed at Baby Caro, kindly
Diana
do so,
Kemi.
and Diana Kemi,
Kindly
kindly
do
do
so.
so, and bye.
Bye.